Hi guys, I'm so excited to be filming today. This is my first video of the year and I just want to wish you a very happy and fruitful year 2023. Thank you guys for all your support throughout 2022. It was a beautiful year. We got our channel to monetize and also we won 3 awards. And of the 3 awards, we won the best fresh cream cake artist. It was a gold medal. So these were Zim Cake Artist Awards, National Awards. Those are some of the highlights for 2022. Thank you for joining me on my channel, The Engineer Cakes. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Subscribing is absolutely free. It means that you are joining our community on YouTube, and also follow our social links to see some of our work. So I'm gonna include the links in the description below. Please do follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and on the new baby we're now on TikTok too. Do follow us as well there. I'm gonna include all those links in the description box below. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating on how to smoothen fresh cream. I mean, it's hot right now, and when it's hot, whipped cream tends to be very unstable. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I managed to smoothen my cakes regardless of the hot temperatures. So a lot of people, they have challenges because the key really when it comes to whipped cream is controlling your temperatures as much as you can. Make sure that the ambient temperature is as low as you can get it. So this means that try and avoid decorating your cakes and baking at the same time, because that's going to increase the surrounding temperatures. So you really want to finish off the baking first, and then you decorate after you've switched off the oven and the stove. So, and then the other thing is everything needs to be as cold as possible, from your bowl to the cream that you're going to be using. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this cake using whipped cream. I absolutely hate working in the evening. So the thing is, during the day the temperatures are also high, but I found a balance for me to be able to work with whipped cream even when it's hot. So those are the things that I'm going to be sharing. So if the temperatures are high, whipped cream tends to be very unstable, and when it becomes unstable, it sets very fast and it's also very hard to smoothen. So in this video I'm gonna be sharing how I made this cake and managed to get this perfect finish, and the temperatures were around 37 degrees Celsius, which is quite a hot day, but as you can see, this is quite a smooth finish and I'm happy with how the cake turned out to be. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into the tutorial. For this tutorial, you're going to need your powder whipping cream, flavoring, and your liquid. I'm going to start off by adding my powder whipping cream, which is whipped by Beckles, into my bowl, followed by my liquid. So for my liquid I'll use both water and milk. The dilution ratio for your liquid to your powdered whipped cream is 1:1. So I used 2 cups of cream, and I'm going to add 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of water, followed by Cookies and Cream by Sandroma. The next thing I'm going to do is to use a bowl whisk to mix the liquid to the powdered cream until it is well dissolved. My liquid was at room temperature. This ensures that the powder dissolves well. Mix until you can't see any lumps, and then if you're happy, you can put away your mixture into the fridge and then let it sit in the fridge for 30 or so minutes. So I'm gonna put that into the fridge. This is how it's gonna look like after 40 plus minutes in the fridge. So I'm going to take my spatula and scrape off the sides, make sure that I release the cream that is set onto the bowl. This is very critical. Remember what I said, whipping cream is very temperature sensitive, and once it's hot, then it tends to be unstable. So I'm going to whip it while it's cold like this. Whip it for about 4 minutes. So I'm gradually just increasing the speed to maximum. Then I'm going to lift off the bowl whisk and mix again using my spatula, releasing the cream from the edges. I'm putting it back and continuing to whip the cream on maximum. So as you're whipping like this, you are incorporating air into your cream and it's going to increase in volume. The key thing to note here is to use room temperature liquid to dilute your cream. So continue whipping your cream until it stiffens up and it starts to form peaks. So while my cream is whipping, I'm going to prepare my cakes, which I pre-baked. These are lemon and blueberry flavored. I put them in the deep freezer for about 30 minutes so that they are nice and cold. This also helps to keep the cream cool while I'm applying it onto the cake. So because the cake is cold, then the cream is not going to react to the surrounding temperatures while I'm decorating the cake. So I'm going to check on my cream. As you can see, it has increased in volume and it has started to form peaks. It's quite stiff. I'm just going to show you using my spatula how stiff it is. It can barely fall off the spatula. I'm going to rush through the assembling process so that I can show you how I obtain a silky smooth finish after applying my cream onto the cake. After the palette knife, I always prefer to finish off with a scraper because it removes any excess cream that might be on the sides, and also it helps me determine if the cake is nice and straight on the sides. The next thing I'm going to do is to take the palette knife and wipe it clean and then dip it in hot water on the stove, which I'm doing right now. I'm wiping it dry after dipping it in hot water and then going onto the cake for a silkier finish. So you have to test your palette knife using the back of your hand before you go onto your cake so that you don't burn the cream. I'm going to redo that part again with a hot knife so that it's consistent. This is basically how I smoothen my cakes. I always finish off with a hot palette knife so that I get a silky smooth finish. I'm going to decorate the rest of the cake with you guys so that you can see how I obtained the final product.